The Uncle Mike Show is brought to you by
What's crack-a-lackin', Uncle Hood? First of all, I would like to say I apologize for the delay. It was all Jessica's fault sitting in the southeast corner. I had to push her under the bus from the get-go. www.theunclemikeshow.com is about to go viral. First of all, I want to say thank you very much to last week's guest. Hominidman Gunk was in the studio. I want to say thank you to Sister Lenya and Sister Rubina for joining me here on the set. If you want to get with the program, very simple, at Official Tums on Instagram and Twitter, and of course www.facebook.com/The Uncle Mike Show. This weekend is a huge weekend for us, our team here on The Uncle Mike Show. We are going to be streaming the entire 45th Canadian Games for Hominidman Gunk. From coast to coast, LA to Chicago, they will be able to log in and enjoy the festivities. Auntie Lenya and Auntie Rubina talked a little bit about the entire Hominidman, and then we broke down this year's games. If you missed last week's episode, very simple, www.youtube.com/Coast to Coast Studios. That's where all our archives are strategically placed for you to be able to log on. Before you click on that play button, take 3 seconds and subscribe. Right now we're sitting at 69 subscriptions. I love the number, but come on, we got to get that number as high as possible. www.theunclemikeshow.com. We had the opportunity to meet Carla Garabedian about 3 years ago. She came into the studio representing Le Pirouette with her crime partner, the beautiful Lisa. And then we found out Carla has a sister. So we said, you know what? Let's get Bianca on the show also. And we did that. And then we found out there's a third sister, the middle sister, Tina Garabedian. She is our guest coming up in the second segment, where I will be asking questions about Team Armenia and her path to greatness. All this and more in the second segment. About 3 hours ago, I was sitting at home doing the wife, no, I wasn't doing the wife, I'll be very honest. I was doing the whole husband thing with my wife, And then I did a little bit of daddy-daughter time. And then my phone rang. This week's Coast to Coast is brought to you by Zesto Pizzeria and Grill. Come taste the zest at Zesto Pizzeria. 4343 St. Rose, Laval. 450-962-4333. Mention the Uncle Mike Show for a 15% kickback. Now this week's Coast to Coast is very, very, not only heart-warming, but it's just unbelievable. Auntie Rubina sent me this picture in front of the big 8x5, 8x7, 7x5, I don't know the exact dimensions, but that beautiful backdrop. Hominid Men is Coast to Coast. But do you guys see that little Cracker Jack right in front of the picture? I would love to know who this little nephew is. If you recognize him, the Uncle Mike Show at gmail.com. Send us the information. I want to give this little unclehood member quick thumbs up, and I want to reach out and see if it's possible to interview this little ninja during the Hominid Men games coming up on the 27th, 28th, and 29th. The TBT is starting to take a lot of friction. Why? Because we are on freaking Thursday. And this week's TBT is brought to you by www.oneorder.ca. Reliable, competitive pricing, customer service, IT products and services for Canadian businesses. www.oneorder.ca. Well, Jessica, I'll be very honest, I love this TBT, baby. Uncle Dirty Dur steps in front of the camera, but he's absolutely not involved with the production of that particular show. He was our guest. We sat down, chit-chatted about the good old days, Unclehood Studios, and whatnot. At this point, he was not engaged, but now he is. www.youtube.com/Coast to Coast Studios. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Let me tell you guys something. Everybody loves Santa Claus. Has anybody ever interviewed Santa Claus? Well, book the date, Uncle Hood, because it's about to go down. December 10th, right here in this studio. He will park his reindeers on the roof, come down the chimney, sit right here in the hot seat, and go toe-to-toe on the Uncle Mike Show. I can't wait to have Santa in the studio, but wait, there is more. Santa will be coming in studio at 7 o'clock, and he'll be opening the doors for all our listeners and their kids and their nephews and their sisters or brothers. If you're listening, you're in the neck of the woods, swing by. Santa has a lot of gifts. We need kids to give these gifts to. December 10th, 7 o'clock, live here in the Coast to Coast Studios, 3742 Levesque West. And at 9:15, the one-on-one exclusive interview. Jessica, does our feed reach the North Pole? Is Mama Claus going to be able to listen to this episode? Yeah, baby! We got the green light from the southeast corner. It's about to go down, December 10th. I can't wait for that particular show. What we're going to do... Oh, yes, you're right. Thank you, Jessica. Where is she? Yes, next week's guest. Second time in the studio. Our yoga instructor, Vanessa Shakti. Vanessa, I can't wait to get you back in the studio. If you could tell from the top view, can you do me a favor, Jessica? Show them this area right here in front of the table. Could they see? Okay, yeah. We'll make sure that you see what we're talking about. There is place to put 2 yoga mats. Vanessa and I will get a little physical. Let's get physical. I am married, yes. Vanessa knows my wife. Yes, they are dear friends. Yes, do I love yoga pants? Absolutely. Doesn't matter who's wearing it. Unless you're on the plus size. Yoga pants are not made to be stretched out. If no one has ever told you, I'll be the one to tell you. You have to think about the product. It's not made to be stretched that wide. No. Don't give me that look, Jessica. This is reality, baby. This is what's happening. Today's society, everybody thinks they could do everything they want. But some figures, you might think it says yoga pants. No comment, because I don't want to lose any listeners or sponsors, which I love every single one of them very dearly. Let's go pay some bills. When we come back, our guest of the evening, the third sister of the Garabedian sisters. Can I call her the most talented and not get in trouble? Let me try. And the most talented Garabedian sister, Tina Garabedian, and more in the second segment of tonight's episode of the Uncle Mike Show. tonight's second segment, also known as hashtag I Ask Questions for a Living, is brought to you by Les Kalinours Daycare, Les Kalinours Educational Daycare, 3675 Dagenais West, Laval. For more information, contact 450-937-3920, Les Kalinours Educational Daycare. We all know that going back and forth with talented individuals is what we love to do here in the studio. It is with great pleasure that I introduce the third, and I think it's the last member of the Garabedian sisterhood. We'll find out right now from the beautiful and talented Tina Garabedian. How are you, Tina?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Thank you very much for coming in studio.
Yes, I am very excited for tonight.
Thank you very much for your excitement. We could see it. I am so excited to be here. Oh my God, I'm about to faint. Bring me some water. Are you a little bit offended you're the third sister coming in studio?
No.
Good.
I think
I was so worried you were gonna be.
No, I think the best is always kept for last.
That's it. That's 2-0. In the first segment, you heard me call you the most talented one. Your lovely sister Carla, also the BFF of my daughter, sent me a message with a sad face. So the action has already begun. Now I'm waiting one from your sister, and it will complete the entire section. Now, first question I want to ask you: how old are you?
I'm 18 years old.
How long have you been skating?
I started skating when I was 5 years old. My mom put all of my sisters and I into skating because she used to watch José Chouinard. She was an ex-skater. She was Canadian champion a few times. And she loved the sport. She loved how the girls were so delicate and graceful and beautiful to see. And she wanted her girls to do the same.
I think
So I
she
started
achieved
then.
that
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah.
Because I've seen all three of you on skates, and I'm going to be very honest. I think that's where my daughter wanted to start skating when she watched Carla Bianca with Les Pirouettes. Have you ever been a member of Les Pirouettes?
I was when I was younger with them, and then I decided to do single skating. So alone.
We're running solo.
Yeah, I did single skating until I was 14 years old about, and then I did 1 year with my sisters. We were all three in the same team in junior, and I did dance right after. So it's my third season in dance.
So this is the third year you're doing with
Couples,
a partner.
Yes.
Your partner right now looks like he enjoys himself on the ice.
Yeah, he does.
How good of a skater is Simon?
To me, he's very good. Like looking at other guys skate and how they perform and stuff, I think that I'm thankful for what I have, and I think that we make a good match and that we could do well in the future and succeed.
A couple of weeks ago, you were on tricktrack.ca.
Yes.
I was sitting at home with my beautiful wife. We were listening to that interview. And there was a lot of questions that he asked that I was so happy he did, because your story is a great story. And that's where I'm going to try to come into right now. When did you tell yourself, or who told you, I'm going to represent Armenia as a figure skater?
Well, obviously when I was younger, the thought never came to mind. Like I just skated like the other girls, and then I don't know, it was never something I had in mind. When I started dance, of course, my coaches talked to me about representing another country if there's a possibility. And when they said, they mentioned that you can have a lot more doors will open if you do, because since no one skates for Armenia in ice dance, it means that we can have internationals, go to Worlds, and maybe possibly do the Olympics too in 2018.
You saying it's giving me a little bit of shivers. Imagine in the Olympics, Tina Garabedian, and then you see the red, blue, orange starting to come up. It's just giving me shivers.
Yeah.
Do you think it is a possibility, Tina, to represent Armenia as a figure skater?
I I think that we started a bit late, Simon and I, to skate together because I did 2 years with my old partner Alexandre Liberté. And if we had started earlier, I think, it would have been easier.
Somebody give me water right now because her manager is in the house. I don't want any kind of lawsuits pending. We have a bottle of water. Send it over, bro. We could catch it. Don't worry about it. There you go, right there.
Thank you.
You see, that's how good we take care of our tantik amo yetegatidekor. I told you, we take care of your daughters when they come on the Uncle Mike show. I was joking around with Carla and I was saying, look, we got all 3 sisters. I think the next show is going to be mom and dad. How much importance has your parents had in your journey in the skating?
Well, a lot, because my mom was the one that put us in the sport. My mom was the one who encouraged us, and my dad too, being in the stands all the time, coming to competitions, watching practices, driving us around in the morning, night, whenever we needed to, so far for competitions even. Like now this year, last year, we traveled all over the world for every event, and it was very fun, and it's really nice to have them there.
Who is your biggest fan, mom or dad? Okay, okay. Yete baba asemne, I could get whatever I want. Yete mama asemne, I'm her BFF, I'm her favorite daughter. That's the kind of things she's thinking about, Ammo Tantik. Let's see how she's gonna answer.
No, I think they're both my
number one fans?
Yeah.
Just that's a political answer. I don't believe it one bit.
No. My mom has always been there. My dad is too, but whenever he comes, I think that he gets more involved and he wants to know more and he wants to understand everything that's going on, where my mom is just there supporting me and saying, okay, I'll leave you to the coaches, you can do, like, they are in charge of your skating, they know what they're doing, but my dad wants to kind of like, get involved more, I think.
A couple of weeks ago, when we finally decided it's time to bring Tina in the studio, you gave us the okay to go try to find some pictures, and the I-team was very fortunate. They did a very good job to find excellent pictures of you and Simon dancing on the ice. Mm-hmm. We have a video that I believe the I-team has prepared. What we're going to do is give the opportunity to the listeners at home to see exactly what we're talking about. And when we come back, we'll continue with this energy. You're okay with this?
Perfect, yes.
Right here, you have Tina Garabedian, Simon Prou, right here, live on the Uncle Mike Show, baby, baby.
Senegal.
Okay. First, I want to apologize, guys. As you noticed, we came in a little bit late because of the fact that we've been having technical difficulties. I guess the video's feed is interrupted, but that feed we found it on the Ice Dance Armenia. On Facebook. If you guys want to go, facebook.com/Ice Dance Armenia. The entire performance is there. Again, I would like to apologize for that little hiccup. But now let's get back. When you're deciding on a new dance, who decides the moves, the music, the costume, and all these little effects that make this beautiful performance that you end up putting? in front of thousands and thousands of watchers?
Well, the video that was just about to stream, that's the short program. So I'm in senior this year, senior ice dance, and we have two programs, the short program and the free program. And the short dance, it's a dance that the ISU chooses, the International Skating Union.
And I'm going like this as if I know ISU mush. I'm thinking maybe it's another terrorist group like ISIS or something.
No.
That's a joke for all the listeners at home. Please, take it easy.
Yeah, so they decide which dance it's gonna be. And once they have that, they give rhythms and things that we have to respect. So for the short program, it's kind of already set what we have to do, and elements are set in the program. But we have a choreograph that decides the music, that does the choreography, whatever we do in the program. And the costumes, he gives the initial idea, and then if we don't like it, we can kind of modify it, see what we like, see what we don't.
Can you guys tweak the music, or what the music they say, that's what you gotta dance?
No, we can. It's our program at the end of the day. Like, we're gonna skate to it every single day for a full year. So I think that if we don't like it, like, we're not gonna enjoy performing.
Is there any type of music that you enjoy dancing to, opposed to another?
I like slow music, and I also like happy music, like whenever you have to smile and like be pretty, like that's always a fun.
Of course, www.theunclemikeshow.com. We're going coast to coast with the very talented, and I believe the most talented sister from the Garabedian sisters. But can I be honest, both of your sisters, angels. Now I'm going to ask this question. I have no choice because it's coming in from Gregory in New York. He's telling us, I love the show. Can't wait to meet you guys up in Montreal. We're getting in the cars right now. So they're coming in from New York for the games on the weekend. They want to know, between the three sisters, who is the best figure skater?
Okay.
Tina, Bianca, or Carla?
That's a question I can't answer because it's not...
Okay, cut the show. That's it. Enough. Very political, Tina. Because she's going to be an Olympian. And that's what you're supposed to be able to do. I love it.
No, because it's not the same skating we do. We all have like...
Look, she's trying. She's saying it already. Should I say it, man? Which one of my sisters pissed me off this morning?
No.
Took my stilettos and stuff.
No, we all have our...
Did you like the stiletto? What's a stiletto? Is that a bad word?
It's not the style, it's the force and...
Your weaknesses,
Yes,
the strengths
thank you.
and
Yes.
your weaknesses.
We all have strengths and weaknesses.
Okay, can I know what's the strengths and weaknesses? How about that? What do we put? I'm putting her under the... She's like looking at me. Are you going to stop bombarding me? I thought this was going to be a fun interview. We always have the most fun with the third, you know what I mean? Because now we're a part of family. Now all three sisters have actually called me Uncle Mike. So Tantik Ammo, officially Uncle Mike. The new Uncle Mike. Christmas singer namkal. Mi ang gartsnem gor. Hajis, gergetzek mekat inzi invitation. So Bichep, you're not gonna answer who's better? Who's the okay? Who's the fastest on ice?
But that's something you have to stop like thinking when you hear skating. Figure skating is not fast. Of course you need speed, but it's not like, oh, am I faster than you on the ice? It's different. You look at different things when watching skating.
I am getting schooled by Tina from all three sisters. She's the one that she's giving it to me. This is exactly what a lecture feels like between a mother and a kid. This is it exactly. You should see the eyes, the intensity in her eyes. It's ridiculous. I'm loving it. You know, I'm trying to get a little bit fired up. But I want to say thank you very much for the entire Home Minute Men New York that have been watching us on their way down to Montreal. You did mention about you've traveled.
Yeah.
How exciting is that?
It's very fun. It's new. It's something I hadn't done before for skating. Obviously, we went on vacations, but never for a competition. So last year when it first happened and it happened again, it was just an experience that I'm so thankful for, and it's gonna continue happening until I decide to stop skating, which is not soon.
Okay,
So.
there's a question I ask all my guests. I'm gonna ask you right now. 5 years down the line, where is Tina Garabedian?
Well, the Olympics are in 2 years. And
Maybe an Olympian by that time?
hopefully,
You see the way you smile every time we say the word Olympics?
yeah.
Now that you're in it, do you see how much pressure it is on these athletes to try to represent a country? And us Armenians, let's not kid ourselves, we're a very proud nation. And once you do officially become the Armenian representation, you're going to become everybody's princess. Do you think your boyfriend will be able to handle the amount of pressure? I'm putting it out there. It's out there.
I think he's gonna be fine.
I think he will be fine. I hope to God he's gonna be fine. Of course, he's gonna love every minute. We're all already proud of you. Not only you haven't made it, but you have a vision, you have a goal, you have a partner that believes in you. You believe in Simon. You could tell the way you started talking about him. Is he Armenianized yet? Is there anything we have to do? Some manta maybe, some dolma. Sit down, have some nice barbecue, Armenian style. We call it khorovat, Simon. Khorovat. Very nice. You say it, arak, little bit nergile, my friend.
Yeah, I think that's something we should plan one day.
Does he speak Armenian with you a little bit?
He knows Ayo and Vot.
Okay, it's a start. It's a
Yeah.
start.
He knows how to nod if someone asks a question.
That's it, just nod, baby. Whatever they're saying, just nod. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, smile and nod.
When you guys found out that you are now representing, okay, on that same website, that on the same Facebook page that we were mentioning, Ice Dance Armenia, I saw somewhere there was a. Give me 1 second. Let me find it. Georges Etier 2015.
Yeah.
Souvenir Georges Etier 2015.
Yeah, that's
You guys finished third. Is this
Yeah.
correct? Accurate?
Yes.
Talk to me about this. This is a good accomplishment.
Yeah, we finished second in the short dance actually, the video that was up.
So that one there was the third place winning footage?
We came second in that program since we have two programs.
Okay.
The free program, we hadn't competed in the summer, so we weren't as ready for the competition. We still decided to do it just to practice before we went out to Austria, and it went well. Not as high as we want with the points and stuff, but that's why we finished third. And I don't know, it was fun. It was a nice competition. It was nice.
Just to go to Austria, I think it's a check off the bucket
Yeah.
list. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't get to go to Austria every day, and now you have a purpose to go
Yeah.
and do something you love.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you were excited and stuff. Did your parents come with you on this trip?
Yeah, well, my mom came. My parents are coming next week. We're leaving on Monday, actually,
Where are we going?
to Zagreb. It's in
Zagreb.
yeah, it's in Croatia.
Dinamo Zagreb, the soccer team. I know a little bit about you guys, man. Very good people, but crazy. It's the old Yugoslavia when they had the civil war and yada yada. But we're not gonna get into that because we don't talk politics here on the Uncle Mike Show, baby. If you want to send us any questions, if you want to get involved with the program, at Official Tums on Twitter, Instagram, www.facebook.com/The Uncle Mike Show. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Do you enjoy social media? 2015.
I watch funny videos on Facebook.
Okay, so we use Facebook for entertainment.
Yes. Instagram, it's maybe for makeup ideas.
Okay. All the little girls at home, if you're listening to the program, take notes, man. This is the way the pros do it. Via Instagram and Twitter. Are you on it?
No, I don't have Twitter. Just Instagram.
Can we give the listeners your Instagram handle?
It's just Tina Garabedian.
Boom, right there. You see, you said it, and like magic,
One word.
it just appeared on the screen. Isn't Jessica cute?
Very cute.
But I think she's still single. But she's always out partying. I wouldn't be able to handle a girl like this. Too much party. I'll be very honest. Jessica, are you enjoying yourself?
I'm enjoying. I just want to let you know that your mother responded zero to the invite.
You gotta be kidding me.
Christmas party.
Tanti, I love you. And while we're there sitting down, we're gonna discuss Garabedian Family Edition. And then we're gonna turn it into a movie. And we're gonna play it on a Sunday night, 8 p.m. on ABC. Beautiful family story because you have a great story, a great family, and great in-laws to be. He's looking at me, smiling ear to ear. That's my mother-in-law to be, my man. We're getting all the info. Amen informationları ince Arthur. Mimornar. I'm the uncle. Everybody has a cool uncle. If you can't tell your father or mother, usually you call your uncle. Ya ammo yegur ince hanem en polislerin kovnem. Asak telefonlar gane zaten yan ammo nerun. www.theunclemikeshow.com. We're going back and forth with Tina Garabedian, a very hopeful, and she is very hopeful of representing Armenia in the Olympics. It's a dream, yes. Does she have a mission? Yes. Now let's talk about the commitment that she needs to put to be able to get there. How many times a week are you on the ice practicing a particular dance routine?
We skate 5 days a week. We have the weekends off.
Just like school.
Yeah,
You
just
know.
like school.
Take a weekend off here and there.
Yeah. And we skate about 4 hours a day, 3-4 hours a
You're
day.
joking.
No.
Wow, that's commitment. You
Yeah.
see? If somebody wants to be a bodybuilder, that's the type of effort they'll put at the gym. Now, I want to know, how much time do you guys, I forgot the word, but it's going to come to me. How much time do you guys focus on your physical ability, as in your stamina, a little bit of weightlifting maybe, the gym? Is this something, a part of your routine?
It has to be for every athlete. Although we are on the ice training, it's not enough because you need outside training. You need to go to the gym, run, do cardio, get like for
You want to get
Simon-
fit as
Yeah,
much as
of
possible.
course. And Simon, he's the one lifting me, so he obviously has to be strong enough to lift me. Me, like, you need enough muscles to get through the program. You need to push. You need to.
You don't want to be fatigued at the end. You want to make sure you have the stamina. And you mentioned something that I was going to get to, and why not now that it's there, let's talk about it. It's a very elegant, very delicate, very... I don't want to use the word girly, but you know what I mean. It's a lot more sensual. But when he's lifting you up, if you fall, it's a worse fall than any WWE wrestling superstar, any NFL collision, because you're going to be hitting ice. Has he ever dropped you? First of all, let's start off with a blunt question.
Well, before doing any lifts on the ice,
Oh.
we always practice them off ice.
Okay.
To make sure that it's gonna work. I don't recall him ever dropping me. Thank God.
Simo, Madzir Nafar, big guy, man. Don't drop him, man.
Knock on wood.
There's an entire community that's gonna come looking for you, and it's gonna be led by the manager slash. He's here in the house, guys, but I'm very scared. I'll be very honest. Sometimes he's looking at me. He's giving me nods if the questions are good. 2 times I looked at him and he was just staring at me. Now, what does that mean? I have no idea. That's why I think I'm gonna prolong the show as much as possible to see if he's gonna stay. Because usually bullies, that's what they do. They wait until the moment is right. Tina, am I in trouble?
No.
Until now, have we taken care of you?
Yes, of course.
Pamo guzes?
No.
Churunis?
Yeah.
Tei? Vodka? Pama?
No.
No?
There's
Okay.
the-
Ամենուն ասենք հայերենով մեկ երկու հատ հարցում, ինչու ոչ, cuz հայ ես,
Of course.
Հայաստանի գարավարությունը գիտե որ թուն Armenia represent բիդնես աբակային,
Հիմա Armenia represent գնենք։
արդեն գնեք,
Այ,
so իրենք գիտեն անիգա,
yeah, Melanian, but Federation-ին president-ն է, ինքը արդեն Հայաստան կացինքն է, խոսեցան գեդը, դեսանք, մեզի ժակետներ դվավ, մանթո, դապատ, Հայաստանի ամեն ինչը եւ մեզի շատ կսիրե ուրախ է որ Հայաստանը represent կնենք գոր, որտեղ առաջին անգամն է որ այս տանցի
So in the history of dance,
կարծեմ մեկ անգամ
ասկերաջ եղած է։
Այո,
Okay.
բայց շադոնց
Shadons.
Not sure, yeah.
Okay, it's good.
Yeah.
So this is some kind of a historical
Yeah.
moment.
Եվ հիմա մենք կանք որ Հայաստան represent կնենք Սլավիկը դղա է եւ senior է ինքը
Ուրդեղեն է ինքը։
Կարծեմ Ռուսիա skate կնե
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's starting to have a little
Եվ
movement.
աղջիկը, yeah. So we're 3.
Can you put that Asiye Vorgeseskor? Is that Armenia
Yeah,
jackets that
jacket,
irենք դվերեին?
Yeah.
When you put it on the first time, how proud were your parents?
Very. Yeah. They looked at it and cared.
And your sisters? What kind of sister talk did they give you?
First they laughed
Why are they laughing?
because it's red and I have red pants, so everything was matching.
Okay.
That was funny.
Well, why is that matching? That's what we used to. That's what we try to do, no? To match. You know why
A lot
they're?
of red.
Didn't I tell you you're the most talented one? Okay, so I'll be honest now. I'm sure Gati Dengor. Carla's looking at me so crooked right now. By the way, Carla is in the studio, guys. In the third segment, we're bringing her here in front of the camera. I don't know if the manager is gonna come. If he wants, he could come. We have enough chairs, and we also have Aline in the studio. Hi, how are you, Aline?
Hi, I'm good. You?
Very good. You see, all of a sudden you go, no, hi, I'm good. Thank you for asking. How are you? Wow, that was nice, Aline. If we need any voiceovers, I think we're going to use Aline. Let's go pay some bills. When we come back, we have a couple of questions that came in via email. And if you want to get in contact with us via email, very simple, theunclemikeshow@gmail.com. Don't go too far. When we come back, the third and final segment of tonight's program. And of course, 1, 2, or maybe even 3 different sets of Can You 60? Hickory Dickory Dock. We'll be right back. the third and final segment of tonight's program is brought to you by PerfectTemporaryTattoos.com. Designed your way. We show your business on everyone. Visibility on top of the skin. Fun way to market your business. Personalized tattoos for any event. www.perfecttemporarytattoos.com. And now we have two Garabedian sisters in his house. The beautiful Carla. Hi, Okis.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you for coming with your sister. It made her a lot more hunkist. When she walked in, she looked a little tense, but I saw her say, okay, hantardir bichi khadzne. And since then, she's been a trooper. Carla, I'm going to be very honest. I want to ask you, direct question, how proud are you of Tina?
I'm very, very, very proud. As proud as you can be. Like, even before all of this, I was so happy. I was so excited when I heard that she was going to represent Armenia, and I hope she makes it to the top, which I have good faith in that.
Do you give her big sister advice, knowing that you have been a part of the Les Pirouettes? Not only that, you've been one of their captains. You're a very strong character in that DNA. What kind of advice do you give her before a competition or before a practice session?
Honestly, Tina, the way she is during competitions or when she's nervous, she doesn't take advice or anything.
Oh, she gets blocked down.
Yeah, she has her own thing. She knows what to do. She knows how to handle herself. She doesn't need me. But if she ever does, I'm always here for her, and she knows that.
Tina, when you look at your older sister skating, do you tell yourself, I want to be as good as her? I just had to say that to try to get out of that mess that I put myself into earlier, man. I'm telling you guys, I don't know why I said that. All three sisters are incredible. All of them have the same passion in their eye, and I think they all take it from their parents. I've had the opportunity to meet them on a few different occasions, and the last time my daughter goes, Baba, I'm bored, let's do something. I go, what are we gonna do? It's 6 o'clock, 6:30. I said there's an arena. Let's go see if there's a game or something. By fluke, there was Les Pirouettes. She was, oh my God, my BFF is here. Oh my God, my BFF is here. If you guys don't know who my daughter's BFF is Carla.
That'll be me.
She started doing skating because of Carla. I want to be very pretty like my BFF with white skates, Baba. And you remember the skate you guys got signed? We have it right here. Thank you very much for that. If anybody has not seen the skate, what we're going to do later on, we're going to take a picture and put it out on our social media. Oh, we could even do that. How about that? Yeah, do it right now. Thank you very much. Boom, right here. The famous skate that the entire Pirouettes team has signed for my daughter. That was such a great gesture. Now, both of you are there. You've done a Can You 60. She hasn't. Before we get there, there's two questions that I wanted to get to. Tina, I'm going to come back to you. In sports, you play, you score more goals, you win. It's easy to find a winner and a loser. But in what you do, judges have to be your kryptonite. Do you hate judges? Be honest. No, you don't hate them?
No.
All the judges are home. Mouters, la petite, Colin de bin. How could you not like judges? You shouldn't like judges.
No, I love judges. They're the ones that like say who's the best and who's.
Do you think? Okay, let's say you performed, you finished. Do you know if you did well or not before you even hear their scores?
Yeah.
Do you know it? And if I were to tell you to score yourself before the judges gives their own scores, do you think you'll be able to judge yourself the way they judge the sport?
Well, it's not just judges. There's the judge panel, and then there's the technical panel. They're the ones that decide which level you're gonna get on an element. And honestly, I think that they have maybe not bigger power, but they do have a big like impact on your score, because if you don't get, let's say someone gets a level 4 and you get a level 2, well, there's like a big points difference. But if the judges like something, it's going to be a less of a difference than the technical thing. So I think there's like a balance of both. So obviously the callers, which is the technical panel, they have to agree with, like, they have to give you the levels, and the judges have to like the way you perform the elements that you're doing.
It's so complicated.
So
you
get,
lost me
like-
at hello. I'm just nodding here, but I have no idea what she's talking about. What judge 1, judge 2. I'm kidding, guys. I can take it easy. We're joking here. Man, they're so serious sometimes, these people. I'm telling you.
But yeah, there are 7 judges, and usually there's a technical specialist, assistant technical specialist, and there's always a referee that says if what they're doing is right and agrees with them.
There's 7 judges.
Yes.
The most one judge could give is.
That's not how it goes though.
How does it go?
Okay, so on
Alo, tuq ma didare că sorvin corpaner, yala naim.
this is more of a technical thing, but on the paper you get the technical elements,
Okay.
and then you get the program components.
Okay.
So technical elements is every element you do. In the short we have 4 elements. In the long, I think
What's an
it's 7.
element for the listeners and myself that have no idea what's an element?
So in the short program, twizzles, synchronized twizzles. Whenever we
Synchronized.
we turn next to each other, and it has to like be the same. There's lifts. Lifts are elements. Spins are elements. Footworks are elements. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
There's also the dance in the short program. So yeah, that's one of the parts, and then you get GOE on that. So that's the judges' scores. You do an element, you get the points, you get the levels. There's a certain point to each level, and then the judges decide if you did it well. If you performed it well, then you get a +1, +2, +3. That's the max. Or if you don't perform it well, then they give minuses or zeros if they find.
But
it's
you know, when we're watching the Olympics and they start saying the judges 6.0.
That's not how it works anymore.
And since when?
Long time ago.
Record minera masa. Edit kening, edit. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying that part
Yeah.
of the tonight program. You see, every
But
night.
Carla knows these things too, so she can tell you, because synchro too, everything in skating is, there's a technical, there's the program components.
Okay.
In the program components, it's everything that's artistic, skating skills, interpretation, choreography, transitions, everything that's not technical,
Okay.
basically.
Can I tell you something? I don't want to knock your sport. What they do is just terrifying, hookies. Okay, there is like 18 girls turning around in circles and going so fast, so close to one another and crossing each other. The first time I was going, whoa.
I
What
felt the
fuck?
same way when I did the synchro.
How crazy
I
are
honestly
they?
felt like, oh my god, please don't come into me.
It's ridiculous to have that
Yeah.
many girls to be. That's why the word
Especially-
synchronized is so important in what they do. Of course, yours, it has its own beauties and difficulties and whatnot. But to have I think it's 16 or 18? 16. To have 16 girls to be on the same level, on the same speed, it's just hard to do. But a big shout out to the coaches at Pirouette, because every time I've seen either a practice or I was also, we came one time to support Carla and Lisa after the first time we had met, and it was just ridiculous. But the funny thing was, we're sitting in the stands and my daughter is pulling on my leg and she's like, Baba, ure Carlan. Yes, I guess I'm going, Hokis Mekvaryan, das the Vetsatka, das the Vetsatnan, Nunagan Maningor. I go, it's impossible. And Carla had told me after that, that's one of the things that they try to do is, there's no unique performers. This is a team. And
Yeah.
you start thinking, it makes sense and whatnot. So now I'm telling my daughter, of course I lied. but don't tell her because I've told her I've never lied to her. But then I just pointed at one girl and then I said, one Carla, one. And she went, hi Carla. But I have no idea if it was you or not. But my daughter really thought that was Carla. www.theunclemikeshow.com. What we're going to do right now is give the opportunity to Tina. First, I want to thank you for coming in the studio. After listening to your passion on my friend Triktrak's website, I said, you know what? I think this is the time to get her in. Her story, our listeners are going to be able to bond with it. We have a lot of Armenian listeners. We have a lot of listeners from coast to coast that love someone that has a passion, but not only have the passion, sit at home and wonder, why isn't anything happening to me? Because you're sitting on your freaking ass. But you guys, you're there 5 times a week, 4 hours a day. That's commitment. And I truly hope one day you will represent Armenia. And at that moment, you are going to become the princess of a nation. And I'm telling you, I can't wait. Are you going to come back once that happens? Olympian? You're going to come in studio?
If that happens, of course,
And,
yes.
and hopefully with something shiny around your neck. Say it, man. We're confident, baby. We're confident. We're coming back with, doesn't matter. Gold, silver, bronze. As long as you're there having fun and you represent the nation with everything you have, that's all we can ask for. So now look inside this camera right here in front of you. And if there's anybody, a coach, a partner, a boyfriend, this is the time you could get a lot of brownie points right here. I'm telling you. If you want to say thank yous, this is the time. Go ahead, Tina.
Okay, well, of course, I want to thank my family for supporting me in what I do. It's been like, you're my inspiration in continuing this sport and doing as well as I do. Thank you to my partner for always being there, for showing up, for working hard with me. Thank you to my coaches for showing me that there's always so much that we can learn and improve. And
now everybody's waiting. Is she gonna mention the B word? Let's see. Drum roll, please. Maman duna babana gaspasenkor. Hadi naim hoki se pamma. Gaspasenkor. Oh, wait a minute. Look at the sisterhood starting on the side. Little chit chats.
Thank you to all of those who are supporting us at home and donating. That's very appreciated. And thank you to my boyfriend for staying by my side through all of this.
I'm gonna throw Tina under the bus. She didn't mention her sisters.
I said family.
Oh, okay. I'll give it to you. Man, I was hoping she doesn't say anything, man. I wanted to throw her under the bus, but it didn't work. Carla, what we're gonna do right now, give the opportunity to the listeners at home to stretch a little. Do you think she's gonna beat your score? We went and checked your score. Do you remember when you guys came and joined your sister and Helen on the show? We brought the scores back. Do you guys remember your scores?
No idea.
Your score was 24. Okay, so let's see if she's gonna be able to get more than 24. Do you wanna participate on tonight's Can You 60?
No, I'll let her do it this time.
Yeah, okay. So when we come back, we have Tina Garabedian going 1-on-1 with the 60-second assassin. Well, thank you very much for coming back right here on www.theunclemikeshow.com. This is where we have a little bit of fun. We ask the questions that we wanted to ask. We learn about the passion that she has. We know about the goals and achievements that she wants to accomplish in the near future. But now it's time to have some fun, man. Let me tell you something, okay? We're going to put 60 seconds on the clock. Okay, we got a clock. It's got 60 seconds. I got a MacBook Pro, okay? It's got questions, random questions. I'm gonna ask. She gonna answer. Yari, yari, yari. The 60 seconds, we'll find out how many she answered. Simple as that. Are you good? Oh, I love it, baby! Intimidation always works. Please sit down, boyfriend. We're kidding, okay? This guy, so agitated, this guy. Hey, get this blade out of the way. It's like a freaking weapon. He's been staring at it. Okay, guys, you know Jessica, we brought her from San Diego. She was the weather girl of KGTL. www.theunclemikeshow.com. We're about to go toe to toe with Tina Garabedian in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. What's your name?
Tina.
How old are you?
18.
Where are you from?
Laval.
How tall are you?
5'4".
Are you a good dancer?
Yes.
Are you a good singer?
No.
Are you a good employee?
No.
Are you a good comedian?
No.
Are you a good writer?
Yes.
What's your favorite food?
Fries.
What's your favorite song?
Adele. I don't know.
What?
Hello.
I don't. Pass. Damn it. What's your favorite? What would you be? Wait. Did you stop the clock? Okay, thank you very much. Because she got me a little excited there. What's your favorite girl group?
What? I don't know nothing.
I don't know nothing. Have you ever been on TV?
No.
Have you ever done something heroic?
No.
What is your... She goes, any answer that's a yes and no, I'm sticking to no. I don't care what kind of answer comes out, baby. How many pillows do you sleep with?
1.
Do you prefer sunrises or sunsets?
Sets.
What was the last film you saw?
Think like a man.
Do you have any scars?
Yes.
Have you ever stabbed someone?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you reliable?
No. Yes.
Listen to this question I'm about to ask. This has got to be the dumbest Can You 60 question ever. Can you ice skate?
Of course.
Can you somersault?
No.
Can you play poker?
No.
Whoa.
What's your favorite radio show?
You.
You! Yeah, you can't get more direct than that. Add 5 points for that answer. Wow, I love it. But, is that the score? Okay, Bianca, you're still king of the Can You 60. Okay? But the question is, did Tina surpass Carla's 24? And the answer is yes. 25 from Tina coming in, the third and final
Yay.
sister of the Garabedian sisters. Tina, thank you very much. I really enjoyed the interview. I hope you had a good time.
Yes, me too.
Do you think your mom and dad are satisfied with this interview?
I hope they are.
Good, because when I get them in studio, I'm going to ask them from all three which one was a better interviewee. And they're not going to say, well, they all had their ups, their downs. No. I'm getting an answer, Tante. I want to know who was the greatest on the Uncle Mike Show. Carla, thank you very much for bringing your sister. Like I said, 3 down, Mama and Papa left. And then we get the entire family.
Yeah.
Okay, Shuni Shuni. That will be bring your pet to the studio day. We can do it. We can make it happen. Guys, thank you very much. It's always good to sit down and talk with you guys. Tina, from all our listeners, the entire staff here at the Uncle Mike Show, I want to wish you lots of luck. I'm not going to say break a leg because you need your freaking legs to skate. But what I'm going to say is, if you continue with the passion that you've showed, if you don't believe me, don't take my word for it. Go and look at that video that we talked about on the Facebook page,
Ice Dance Armenia.
Ice Dance Armenia, and look at her facial reactions. That's when you could tell she loves what she does. Thank you guys very much. I'm sure you will be the next Armenian representation in ice dance. I could truly feel it, and I want to bring you in the next time as an Olympian.
Thank you.
It's gonna happen, baby. I could feel it. From coast to coast, LA to Chicago, this is the time to make sure you do not forget. In less than 24 hours, Homenetmen Canada Games will be streamed from coast to coast. If you can't make the trip, LA, New York, Boston, New Jersey, Detroit, Toronto, Cambridge, Laval, and Montreal, 9 different cities, 380 participants are coming here to our beautiful city. We will be able to bring you every single minute of this beautiful organized event. www.theunclemikeshow.com. It's as simple as that. Now it's time to do what we do best. Point your fingers from coast to coast, baby. Uncle Hood and representing Armenia in dance category, Tina Garabedian and Simon Trou are imminent.
Olympian.